I want to welcome you back to the third and final day of the Halloween Spooktacular here at DogMode, our first dock diving event of the 2022 jumping season. This will be splash number 6. We have 6, 7, 8, and 9 today. The 4 final splashes of the weekend. 52 dogs in splash number 6. Lots and lots of canines coming at you. We are North America Diving Dogs. Here at DogMode, we are a sanctioned facility for North America Diving Dogs. This is a distance jumping competition for canines. You'll see our pool here is 20 feet wide by 45 feet long. Our dock surface up here is 8 feet wide by 40 feet long. Competitors can use as little or as much of that dock surface as they choose. We measure each and every single jump they take from the end of that surface, no matter where the dog leaves the platform. Just like in the human long jump, that line at the end of the dock is the measuring spot. The spot you will notice where we take scores from is where the base of the tail meets the back side of the dog, so it's fair for all different sizes of dogs. Where that spot enters the water is where we'll see our judges take a number. That number will be the score for that jump. And each competitor will get 2 scored jumps per splash. We take the larger of the 2 scores. That will be their official score for that splash. Competitors do also have the option to take a first jump, which is a non-scored practice jump. You will see right here with Patricia and Vietar, that was their non-scored practice jump. Next 2 jumps coming up will be their 2 scored jumps. Patricia and Vietar come here and visit us from Wyoming. Glad to see them up here. Belgian Tervuren. This team, brand new team, just about a month ago or so, already has a personal best of 14 feet and 9 inches. Current average for this team very consistently is at 13 feet 0 inches as well. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here for Vietar. Nice job, buddy. Jump number 1 for the day, get us started, is going to come in at 11 feet and 3 inches. 11 feet 3 inches on jump number 1. Good boy, Vietar. On deck will be Tua, followed by Sin. Oh, excuse me. On deck is Vino, followed by Tua, Sin, Stormy, Sky, Silas, Shadow, Big Scout with Shane, Sarah, and Scout, Mary Beth and Ruby, Gosha, and Rizzo. Right now, we got jump number 2 coming up here for Patricia and Vietar. Jump number 1 once again coming in at 11 feet 3 inches for Patricia and Vietar. Here we go on jump number 2. Nice jump from Vietar, much bigger on jump number 2, a lot more speed down the dock. Jump number 2 is going to come out way out to 13 feet and 10 inches. Nearly 3 feet of improvement. Good job, buddy. 13 feet 10 inches on jump number 2. Next up on the dock, walking in, will be their first ever time competitively on the DogMode dock. This will be Shayla and Vino. This is Shayla and her mini horse Vino. Big guy up there. 120 pounds of muscle coming down the dock right here. First ever competitive jump coming up for this team. Nice job, buddy. Non-scored practice jump right there for Vino. About to see a brand new personal best for this team. Darn near put 3 of my dogs into one Vino. Here we go, buddy. First ever score coming up for Shayla and Vino right here. Nice jump by Vino. That's going to be a really good score for the big guy. Indeed it is. A big jump of 11 feet 6 inches. Good boy Vino. 11 feet 6 inches on his first ever score jump. Good boy Vino, skipping right over that novice division on our first ever jump. Good boy. Good boy Vino. Here we go on jump number 2. Another good jump by him. Jump number 2, a good one, going to be just a little bit shorter though, comes in at 10 feet and 8 inches. Huge score of 11 feet 6 inches on jump number 1, going to be the first ever score and brand new personal best. Nice job, Vino. Not a bad jump for a horse, buddy. Nice job for Shayla and Vino. 11 feet 6 inches, first ever score for that team. Next guy up on the dock. Epic foster failure. Although Danielle claims he is not a failure, I don't buy it for 1 second. The Dutch Shepherd, this is Tua. Brand new team just about a month ago. This guy has taken this sport by storm. Already set a personal best in our air retrieve event of 18 feet, I believe, last night. Set a personal best yesterday in distance of way out at 23 feet 11 inches. Not only to be outdone, he didn't do it just once. The very next jump, he did the exact same feat again of 23 feet and 11 inches. Next 3 up after Tua will be Sin, Stormy, and Sky. Non-scored practice jump coming up right here for Tua. Look at that guy go. Way into the master division with about 1 stride. Good man, Tua. You got this, buddy. We're only 1 inch away from that elusive green ladder, or green division. We got this, buddy. Come on, Tua. 23 feet, 11 inches, back-to-back jumps yesterday. This guy just started this sport about a month ago. Doing phenomenal. Danielle's foster dog. Extremely disappointed if somebody else decides they want him. Such a fun guy. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here for Danielle and Tua. Here we go, buddy. Look at that huge midair grab, and that's going to be out in the elite division. Way out at 24 feet 10 inches on jump number 1. 24 feet 10 inches for the brand new guy and a big midair grab. Good job, Tua. Brand new personal best in the elite division of 24 feet and 10 inches. Good man, Tua. That's my boy. That was amazing. Ripped it right out of the air. Perfect flip by Danielle. Ran right through that tug. Just like we teach it, let him drive right through that tug. That a boy, Tua. Another big jump. Good job, buddy. Another big one. Going to be a little bit shorter, but still a huge jump at 23 feet 8 inches. Good boy, Tua, and a brand new monster personal best of 24 feet and 10 inches. Good man, Tua. Danielle, that's an elite level jump. He can't go anywhere. Now that solidifies it. He's staying. He is no longer a foster. He's part of the family. Good man, Tua. Good man. Big jump and a great midair grab. Next up on the dock, that's going to bring us to Tatum and Sin on deck. Stormy, Sky, Silas, Shadow, and then the 2 scouts. Sin will be taking a practice jump. Good girl, Sin. This team does on a huge personal best of 29 feet and 2 inches. Current average sits at 22 feet and 9 inches. On deck, Stormy, Sky, Silas, Shadow, and the 2 scouts. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here for Sin. Score jump number 1 coming up right here for Sin. Stormy, Sky, Silas, Shadow, Scout, and Scout due up. Jump number 1 for Sin coming in at 16 feet and 7 inches on jump number 1. 16 feet, 7 inches for Sin on jump number 1. Get her set up, ready to go on jump number 2. Once again, due up, Stormy, Sky, Silas, Shadow, Scout, and Scout. Jump number 2 coming up right here. Tons and tons of air on jump number 1. See if we can get up and grab that toy one more time. Tug set out about 30 feet into the pool right now. Going to drag her back to, let's see, looks like roughly about 32, 33 feet back on the dock. Or maybe a little more, maybe 36 feet. Here we go. Jump number 2, considerably longer. That's going to be a good score for Sin, coming in at 21 feet and 5 inches. 21 feet, 5 inches, and a good score on jump number 2 for Sin there. 5 feet of improvement. Good girl. Good girl, Sin. Next 3 up, going to be Terry and Stormy, followed by Teresa and Sky, Debbie and Silas. Well, we're getting going this morning here on our final day of competition for the weekend. Want to thank all of our headlining sponsors, Atlas Outfitters, makers of the most amazing toy this game has ever seen. Atlas Outfitters weighted dock diving tug. You'll see each and every team nearly using that exact tug at our competition all weekend long. Wasatch Canine Fitness and Training, leaders of or trainers of all the dock diving taught here at DogMode, as well as board and trains, obedience training, puppy training, anything you can think of, pretty much covered. Thank DogMode for hosting this event this weekend. Want to thank my whole team, Debbie and Cindy out at admin. Non-scored practice jump coming up right here for Stormy. Want to thank Julie on our amazing live stream out here. Randy, our world-class statistician. Want to thank Peter, my right hand at everything, world-class wrangler, secondary judge, as well as handles everything dock maintenance. Can't do any of this without that team. Teresa, our event manager. That being said, jump number 1 for Stormy coming up right here. Sky, Silas, Shadow, and the 2 scouts due up. Here we go on jump number 1. Scored jump number 1 coming for Stormy right here. Gonna reset. Here we go, Stormy. Good girl, Stormy. Jump number 1 for Stormy going to come in at 14 feet and 10 inches. 14 feet, 10 inches on jump number 1 for Stormy, right at her current average of 14 feet and 11 inches. On deck, Sky, Silas, Shadow, Big Scout, and Scout. Chocolate Lab Scout first to go today, then Black Lab Scout. We will be running all of Sunday reverse alphabet Z to A. With just a few exceptions to allow handlers with multiple dogs close together to have room in between, as well as staff dogs that need to be put in certain spots so we can run the event. Brakes applied. Jump number 2 going to be a little bit shorter for Stormy. Jump number 2 going to come in at 6 feet and 9 inches for Stormy. 6 feet and 9 inches. A jump of 14 feet 10 inches will be the official score of the splash. Next 3 up after Stormy will be Sky, Silas, and Shadow. Next up on the dock, this will be your event coordinator, event manager. This is Teresa and her Belgian Malinois Sky. On deck, Silas, followed by Shadow, Chocolate Lab Scout, then Black Lab Scout. 2-time super vertical national champion on the dock right now. Tons and tons of power off the end of the dock. Team owns a personal best way out in the Premier Division at 28 feet and 6 inches. Current average will sit right now at 25 feet and 9 inches. Look at all that power. Huge short dock jump right there. If that's what we're in store for, jump number 1 is going to be a good one. Beautiful midair grab by Sky. On deck, once again, Silas, Shadow, Chocolate Scout, Black Lab Scout. Then into the R's with Ruby. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Teresa and Sky. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Sky. Nice looking jump, and going to be a good score for Sky on jump number 1. Jump number 1 for Sky is a big one. That's going to be 26 feet 4 inches on jump number 1. 26 feet and 4 inches on jump number 1. A lot more speed than we're used to seeing from Sky on jump number 1. Jump number 2 coming up right here. A lot more speed with that typical Sky hang time on jump number 1. Jump number 2 coming up right here. See if we get another big one out here from Sky. Bigger yet on jump number 2. That was a lot bigger. Jump number 2 is a huge one all the way out at 27 feet 8 inches. 27 feet 8 inches on jump number 2. Good girl, Sky. Get the morning started off for that team. Big jump of 27 feet and 8 inches. Next up on the dock, these 2 right here. No Debbie. Morgan and Cindy now on the dock with little man Silas. A little bit confused when I saw that. Non-scored practice jump coming up here for my little man Silas. Where you going, buddy? There you go. Good man. Silas has a personal best way out into the pool at 19 feet 4 inches. Little man's average currently sits at 12 feet 7 inches. On deck will be Peter and Shadow, followed by Scout, Scout, Ruby, and Rizzo. Jump number 1 coming up right here. Guest handler Cindy Lou and holder Morgan. We'll thank Cindy for running admin all weekend long. Morgan, newly appointed handlers meeting advocate. Good man, Silas. Jump number 1 for Silas coming in at 8 feet and 10 inches. 8 feet, 10 inches on jump number 1. Here we go, little man. Jump number 2 coming up right here on deck. Shadow, Black Lab Scout, Big Scout, and then Chocolate Lab Scout, Ruby and Rizzo. Jump number 2 coming up right here for little man Silas. From a dead standstill, that's going to be a bigger jump than jump number 1, I believe. Indeed it is, out to 9 feet and 4 inches. From a complete stop, good man Silas, 9 feet and 4 inches from standing right on the end of the dock. Good boy Tito. Next up on the dock, all the way from Boise, Idaho, this is Peter and his little black girl. This is Shadow. Can't thank this guy enough for all the help he provides me all weekend long at all these events. Helps us judge all these competitions. The world-class wrangler at helping everyone get in and out of the pool. Wrangling toys whenever we need it. Helps me clean each and every day. Could not do these events without him. Non-scored practice jump coming up right here for Shadow. Little rain brought down in the process. Here we go, Shadow. Good girl, Shadow. That was a nice push. Good girl. Here we go. Jump number 1 coming up for Shadow. Next 3 up after Shadow will be Shane and Scout, Sarah and Scout, Mary Beth and Ruby, Gosha and Rizzo. Here we go on jump number 1 for Shadow. You'll see Peter up. I'm going to guess you want that back. Okay. World-class wrangler wrangling his own toy. Dad, you failed. That was pretty bad, Dad. That was better. I think I can get that one. Go get it, Shadow. Yes, good girl. See, you put it out there where I can actually see it. I can go get it. That was a nice jump, Shadow. 12 feet and 2 inches on jump number 1. Good girl. 12 feet and 2 inches to get her going this morning. Jump number 2 looking to be much, much bigger, I believe. Here we go, Shadow. Does have a personal best of 19 feet 11 inches. Current average of 13 feet 6 inches. Here we go, Shadow. Bumper set out there right at 17 feet. Good girl. That was a bigger jump, I believe. Much bigger. Good girl, Shadow. All the way out at 13 feet 7 inches. Good girl. 13 feet and 7 inches. Good girl, Shadow. That's going to bring us to Shane and Big Scout, followed by Sarah and Scout, Mary Beth and Ruby, Gosha and Rizzo. Practice jump coming up for Scout here. This boy has got a ton of speed and a ton of power off the end of that dog. Non-scored practice jump coming up right here for Scout. Good boy, Scout. Getting back up on the dock right here. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here on deck will be Scout, followed by Ruby, Rizzo, Payne, and Paisley. Here we go, buddy. This guy has a monster personal best of 25 feet 6 inches, current average of 23 feet and 11 inches. Just a few months ago, this boy was sitting at the local shelter up north in Ogden. Shane decided he wanted a Labrador, buddy, went and picked him up. Now these guys are a force to be reckoned with in dock diving. Just a few months later, already has a huge personal best of 25 feet and 6 inches. Love this team. They work on their craft very hard, have a good time doing it. Nice, good man, Scout. Good way to start the morning with a really good looking jump all the way out to 22 feet and 4 inches. Good first jump, buddy, of 22 feet and 4 inches. Jump number 2 looking to be even bigger. Nice job, Scout. That's a good boy. Scout on deck, followed by Ruby, Rizzo, Payne, and Paisley. Jump number 1, a good one at 22 feet 4 inches. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Scout. Once again, Scout on deck, followed by Ruby, Rizzo, Payne, and Paisley. Nice, look at that midair grab. Jump number 2 going to be quite a bit bigger as well. Nice job, Scout. That's going to be an elite level jump all the way out at 24 feet 4 inches. Good boy, Scout. 2 extra feet out to 24 feet and 4 inches. Nice job, buddy. Good job, Scout. Good boy. 24 feet 4 inches on jump number 2. Beautiful toss. Great midair grab and a huge jump from Scout. Great job, guys. That was picture perfect. Good man, Scout. Switching over from the big chocolate male Scout to the little black lab girl Scout. But I don't think she's a Girl Scout. She's quite ferocious. Here we go. The newlyweds coming up on the dock. I don't know if I can still say that. It's been like a month now. Got to go be a part of that amazing ceremony up in Midvale. Scout here was the maid of honor. Great ceremony. Beautiful venue. Tom, Sarah, and Scout. Practice jump coming up right here. This team set a huge personal best last competition of 17 feet 0 inches. Current average very close to that at 15 feet 9 inches, so very consistent. Two of the nicest, most fun people you're going to meet on the dock right now, Sarah and Tom. And little Scout, here we go. Non-scored practice jump. Wow, look at that midair grab. Girl Scout, good girl. That might have been our best jump of the weekend. Yeah, I don't think we wanted to practice on that one. That was huge. Let's do it again, Scout. That was going to give that personal best a run for their money on the short dock right there. Holy cow, Scout. Good girl. That was a beautiful wide open mouth, mid-air grab, short dock jump that might have been a new personal best. Holy cow, if that's got in store what we're about to see next, we're going to see something big. Here we go, little Scout. Let's duplicate that over and over. Hi, Marie. Morning, Marie. How are you? Here we go. Jump number one coming up right here for Scout. Jump number one for Scout coming in at 12 feet and 11 inches. 12 feet, 11 inches. Good girl, Scout. Here we go, Scout. Jump number two coming up. Here we go, kid. Jump number two coming up right here for Scout. There it is. Good girl, Scout. That was the one we were looking for. That was a very big jump. Huge jump by Scout all the way out to 16 feet and 4 inches. Good girl, Scout. 16 feet, 4 inches. That was a nice one from Scout. Good job, guys. Good girl. We were looking for that one. That was the best one all weekend. Good girl. Good job, Scout. Good girl. That was pretty, Scout. Good job, guys. Both Scouts pulling off beautiful jumps on jump number two. Next three up, that's going to bring us to Mary Beth and her golden retriever Ruby, followed by Gosha and Rizzo, Ashley and Payne. We'll round out the P's with Alyssa and Paisley. Another big jumper coming up on the dock right now. This is Ruby and the biggest jumping golden retriever I've ever had the pleasure of seeing on a dock. This is Ruby. Ruby owns a humongous personal best of 26 feet and 7 inches. Been very consistent at the 25-foot mark this weekend. We're changing it to 2. Oh, yeah, because I just guessed. Yes. Good catch. Here we go. Jump number one for Ruby. Look at that. Mid-air grab and a good-looking jump by Ruby. That's going to be elite level as well. Jump number one way out at 24 feet, 11 inches. 24 feet, 11 inches, and a good way to get the Sunday going for Ruby. Jump number two looking to be even bigger. Good girl, Ruby. Another jump like that one here. Mary Beth put it perfectly right out in front of her this time. We'll have a huge jump. That was a great Ruby jump and a big jump of 24 feet, 11 inches. I think we have more in the tank coming at jump number two. Wow, good girl, Ruby. Another big one. That might be bigger yet. Good girl. Holy cow, Ruby. 25 feet, 10 inches. Good girl, Ruby. 25 feet, 10 inches. Good girl. That was a big jump by Ruby. Good girl. Good girl. That was a nice jump, Ruby. Good girl, Ruby. Next up on the dock, this girl had a monster jump yesterday of 27 feet and 2 inches. It was definitely a thing of beauty, ton of stretch, huge run off the dock. Face first landing, which helped her as well. Tail set was the very last thing to enter the water. This is Gosha and her border staffy, Rizzo. Monster jump just yesterday, set a brand new personal best, way out at 27 feet 2 inches. I thought Gosha was going to tip over when we announced the score on it yesterday. It was a thing of beauty. Big jump in Rizzo has a current average clear out at 25 feet 2 inches, including that new personal best set just yesterday of 27 feet 2 inches. No practice for Rizzo, right into the 2 score jumps. Another big one from Rizzo. Good girl. Good looking jump by Rizzo. That's going to tie her current average of 25 feet and 2 inches. Good girl, Rizzo. 25 feet 2 inches on jump number 1. Good girl, Rizzo. Nice, nice, nice looking jump with a ton of speed. Good girl. On deck, Ashley and Payne, followed by Alyssa and Paisley, Callie and Murphie, Debbie and Moose, Katie and Mitzi, Candy and Millie, Morgan and Maze, Chris and Mako. Jump number 2 coming up from Little Rizzo. Watch this little rocket come down the dock. Gets so fast, can't help but make a big jump. Rizzo's trying to do her best Bart impression by not staying. Here we go, Riz. Holy cow, that's going to be bigger yet, I think. Good jump by Rizzo. She just tied her personal best. Another 27 feet 2 inch jump. Good girl, Rizzo. 27 feet and 2 inches. Good girl. Holy cow, Rizzo, big jump right there, 27 feet and 2 inches. I knew it was bigger. I didn't think it was quite that big, but the numbers don't lie. Good girl, Rizzo. Go, Rizzo. Huge jump of 27 feet 2 inches. Eight-year-old Rizzo, huge jumping little girl. Now on the dock, this will be Ashley and her German Shepherd, Payne. On deck, Paisley, followed by Murphie, Moose, Mitzi, Millie, Maze, and Mako. Non-scored practice jump coming up right here for Ashley and Payne. Step out and see her out back for collar tags, necklaces as well, I believe. Good girl, Payne. Payne has a great personal best of 14 feet 10 inches. Current average of 11 feet and 9 inches. Paisley on deck. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Ashley and Payne. Here we go, Payne. Jump number 1 coming up right here. Good girl, Payne. That was a really nice jump from Payne. Big jump out to 12 feet and 5 inches. 12 feet 5 inches. Good job, Payne. 8 inches over that current average of 11 feet and 9 inches. On deck, Paisley, then the whole list of M's will be Murphie, Moose, Mitzi, Millie, Mays, and Mako. Jump number 2 coming up from Payne right here. Personal best once again of 14 feet 10 inches. Current average of 11 feet and 9 inches. Jump number 1, 12 feet and 5 inches. Here we go, jump number 2, Payne. That was a nice entry by Payne. That's going to really help that score out, and that's going to be a big jump. Good girl, Payne. 13 feet 4 inches on jump number 2. Nice jump of 13 feet 4 inches. Good girl. Good job, Payne. Attention all competitors. Marie is in the house taking photos now. If you want photos of your dog from today, make sure you sign up for her services at the admin booth. Sign up at admin for photos of your dog today. Marie is here all day taking photos. Now on the dock, this is Alyssa and Paisley on deck. Murphy, Moose, Mitzi, Millie, Mays, and Mako. Good girl, Paisley. Guest holder Katie on the dock, little Paisley. And where you going, kid? She wanted her close-up. Photo time. I haven't got that far yet. Yes, you have them back to back. I have no idea. Oh, after Murphy, I guess. I didn't see the, oh yeah. Scratch that, good catch on that. Didn't see that arrow on there. It's really funky. Jump number 1 from Paisley right here. Holy cow, Paisley, that was a good one. Nice job, Paisley, all the way out to 11 feet and 1 inch. 11 feet 1 inch. Good way to start the morning for Paisley. Good girl. So on deck will be Murphy, followed by Cruisin', Moose, Mitzi, Millie, Mays, and Mako. Missed that arrow on the side of my sheet. It is right there. I don't know how I didn't see it, but I never did. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Paisley. Another big push from Paisley. That's going to be another really nice jump for her. Good girl, Paisley, all the way out to 11 feet and 10 inches on jump number 2. Good girl, Paisley, 11 feet 10 inches. Good girl. 2 really, really big Paisley jumps. Now up on the dock, this will be Callie and her puppy Murphy. Murphy owns a personal best of 14 feet 10 inches. Current average sits at 11 feet and 9 inches. On deck, Cruisin', Moose, Mitzi, Millie, Mays, and Mako. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here for Murphy. Jump number 1, a good one for Murphie, coming in at 10 feet and 10 inches on jump number 1. 10 feet and 10 inches. Good girl, Murphie. Jump number 2 coming up on deck. Cruising, Moose, Mitzi, Millie, Maze, and Mako. Jump number 2 coming up right here. Cruising on deck. Good looking jump on jump number 1 for Murphie. Little Murphie coming right here. Good girl, Murphie. Jump number 2, another good one, going to come in at 10 feet and 0 inches on jump number 2. 10 feet and 0 inches. 2 jumps over 10 feet for Murphie. Jump number 1 going to be official score at 10 feet and 10 inches. Good girl, Murphie. Next up on the dock, this will be Cindy and Cruisin'. Due up is Moose, Mitzi, Millie, Maze, Mako, Lucy, and Libby. Little man cruising. Little man cruising, sporting that brand new life jacket. Been pretty consistent right around that 20-foot mark all weekend long. Look at that. Holy cow, buddy. Ton of air on that and a beautiful mid-air grab. Let's get some speed behind that and see a huge jump, buddy. That was perfect. Way, way, way up in the air and a mid-air grab on that practice jump right off the short dock. Good man cruising, driving right through that tug. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Cruising has a huge personal best of 26 feet 4 inches. It's a bit very consistent and right around 20 feet. Good looking run down the dock from Cruising right there. Good jump. Out into the Master Division coming in at 20 feet and 2 inches. Good man Cruising, 20 feet 2 inches on jump number 1. Little man Cruising had some injuries he's been dealing with this year. Fought through it all year long, now getting back to health, jumping really nicely. Score jump number 2 coming up right here on deck. Moose, Mitzi, Millie, Maze, and Mako. Another good jump by Cruising. Jump number 2 going to be 2 inches longer, out to 20 feet and 4 inches. Good man. 20 feet and 4 inches. Good boy Cruising. 2 extra inches from jump 1 to jump 2. Next up on the dock, we move on to the M's. Will be Debbie and her golden retriever Moose. All the way from Weiser, Idaho. This is our little girl Moose. She has a huge personal best all the way out at 23 feet 2 inches. Very consistently near that all day yesterday. Here we go, Moose. No practice jumps, by the way, for this team, right into her 2 scored jumps. Current average of 20 feet 9 inches. This girl was jumping huge yesterday. Pushed that personal best out nearly right to it time and time again. Here we go, Moosey. Not huge stretch and a great looking jump from Moose right there. That's going to be a good score. Good girl, Moose, all the way out to 21 feet and 4 inches. Good girl, Moose. 21 feet 4 inches on jump number 1. Beautiful stretch from Moose right there. Here we go, Moose on jump 2. On deck will be Mitzi, Millie, Maze, and Mako. Jump number 2, definitely going to be a little bit shorter, coming in at 18 feet and 9 inches for Moose on jump 2. 18 feet, 9 inches, going to stick with that big jump on jump number 1 of 21 feet and 4 inches. That's going to bring us to Katie and Mitzi. Good girl, Moose. Next 3 up, Katie and Mitzi, Candy and Millie, Morgan and Maze. Then to round out the M's will be Chris and her Belgian Malinois, Mako. Guest holder Ashley on the back of the dock. These 2 up there right now, Katie and Ashley. Check out those 2 straight behind the back of the building. Crate tags, collar tags, dog tags, all that back out there. They've got it all for you. Wonderful, wonderful pieces of equipment. I believe I own half of their companies at this point. Practice jump coming up here for Mitzi. Got that tug set out about 17 feet into the water. Look at that run down the dock. Good girl, Mitzi. This girl's super fast down the dock. Every little bit more height she gets on her jumps is a huge amount of difference in her distance. Super, super fast little girl down the dock. On deck, Candy and Millie, Morgan and Maze, Chris and Mako. Jump number 1 coming up. Just about maimed Ashley on the back of the dock. Here we go, score jump number 1 coming up right here. That was a nice jump by Mitzi. That had really good amount of height on it. That was a good girl. Big jump out to 16 feet and 5 inches. Good girl, Mitzi. 16 feet, 5 inches on jump number 1. Good way to start the morning. Good girl, Mitzi. Mitzi does own a huge personal best once again of 19 feet, 2 inches. Current average right now sits at 17 feet and 9 inches. Here we go on jump number 2. Katie, Ashley, and Mitzi. That might be a little bit bigger yet. That was a good run down the dock by Mitzi. Jump number 2 is much bigger, all the way out to 17 feet 8 inches. Good girl, Mitzi. 17 feet and 8 inches. Good girl. Nice run down the dock both times for Mitzi. A little bit more push off the end on jump number 2. Brand new team coming on the dock right now. This is Candy and her golden retriever, Millie. First ever competitive jump with North America Diving Dogs coming up right here for this team. Non-scored practice jump coming right at us here. Yeah. Good girl, Millie. Good girl. Good job. Get it up on the dock. Scored jumps number 1 and 2 coming up right here for this brand new team. Morgan and Maze, Chris and Mako, Margaret and Lucy, Debbie and Libby up next. Scored jump number 1 coming up for the brand new team right here, Millie. Nice jump off the end by Millie. First ever score for her is going to come in at 8 feet and 7 inches. Good job, Millie. Jump number 1, 8 feet and 7 inches. A very good first ever score. Jump number 2 coming up right here. Let's just watch her get better and better and better every time up there. Jump number 2 coming here for Millie. Nice job. That's definitely bigger. Good girl, Millie. Jump number 2 is huge jump out to 10 feet and 3 inches. 10 feet, 3 inches. First ever score is going to skip right over the novice division into the junior division. Good girl, Millie. No novice jumps for me. I'm all starting in the junior division. Jumping right over that white novice division. Good girl, Millie. Next up, Morgan and Maze, followed by Chris and Mako, Margaret and Lucy, Debbie and Libby. This will be Morgan and her puppy, Maze. Maze already has a personal best clear out at 7 feet, 0 inches. Been super consistent right around there with an average of 6 feet and 8 inches. You said, you wrote it down, yes. I assume you asked yourself. Here we go, Maze. Good girl, Maze. Bright pink mini size Atlas Outfitters weighted dock diving tub. Atlas does have some new models coming your way very, very, very soon. Been doing some testing on the new prototypes. Nice job by Maze. That's going to be a really good score for her. So close to her personal best. Not quite, but all the way out to 6 feet and 11 inches. 1 inch off that personal best. Good girl, Maze. 6 feet 11 inches. Good girl, Maze. That's going to be a brand new personal best, and it's not even going to be close. Huge jump over 8 feet to 8 feet and 1 inch. Good girl, Maze. 8 feet 1 inch and a brand new personal best by over an entire foot. Good girl. That was awesome and a brand new personal best by over a foot. Now on the dog, huge jumping male Belgian Malinois all the way from Boise, Idaho. This is Chris and Mako. Due up, Margaret and Lucy, Debbie and Libby, Cindy and Kraken, Katie and Coca. Mako will be doing a practice jump. This boy owns a huge personal best, clear out to the end of the pool at 31 feet 9 inches. Current average of 20. Wow, Mako, that was huge. See another one of those, we're going to have a huge score. That was a big jump, buddy. That was a big jump. That might have been his best looking jump of the weekend right there. That was a nice way to start the morning off. Here we go on score number 1. I don't think I even need to say that was definitely over that average of 28 feet 4 inches on that practice jump there. No official score on it, but it was a humongous jump. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Mako. On deck, Lucy, Libby, Kraken, Coca, Hazel, and Gracie. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Mako. Big mid-air pedal on that one. Going to be a really good score for him on jump number 1. Big jump by Mako on jump number 1 out at 27 feet and 4 inches. That was a great looking jump, pedaling through the air the entire time out to 27 feet and 4 inches. Good boy, Mako. Jump number 2 coming up right here. Margaret and Lucy, Debbie and Libby, Cindy and Kraken, Katie and Coca, Robin and Hazel. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Mako. Jump number 2, going to be a little bit bigger than jump number 1. Going to come in at 27 feet and 9 inches. Good boy, Mako. Good boy, Mako. Big jump of 27 feet 9 inches. Good boy. Good boy, Mako. Step on the dock. Fun team right here. Margaret and her little girl, Lucy. Fun team, had the pleasure of working with for the last little bit with these two. Tiny little girl is a huge personal best of 25 feet 10 inches. Current average sits at 23 feet 9 inches. No practice coming for this team right here. Jump number 1 coming at us right now. Good girl, Lucy. That was a good one. Jump number 1, a good one, coming in at 23 feet and 2 inches. Good girl, Lucy. 23 feet and 2 inches. Nice job. Jump number 2 come up for Lucy right here. Beautiful. Good job, Lucy. That was a great stretch and a good push. Going to be a little bit bigger on jump number 2. Indeed it is. That's going to be an elite level jump all the way out at 24 feet and 4 inches. Good girl, Lucy. Correct. We counting time, Peter Davidson? Are you watching the time? Just giving you a hard time, so we're looking at your watch. That's going to bring us to the biggest jumping dog in the house. No rubber duckies will be hurt in this jump, I promise. Maybe terrorized a little bit, but not injured. This is Debbie and Libby. Fun little girl right here. Wait till you see this little girl fly. No practice jumps for Libby. Been jumping great all weekend. Personal best, huge. Good job, Libby. That was a huge push off the end. Good jump over 12 feet at 12 feet and 1 inch. Good girl, Libby. 12 feet 1 inch on jump number 1. That was a huge push off the end. That was a good way to start the morning for Libby. Here we go, Libby, jump number 2. And here goes the rubber ducky. That's going to be bigger yet. That was a really big jump by Libby. Big jump by Libby all the way out to 12 feet 10 inches. Good girl, Libby, 9 extra inches out to 12 feet and 10 inches. That was awesome. Next up on the dock, we have Cindy and Kraken, Katie and Coca, Robin and Hazel, Mike, Amanda, and Gracie. Good. On the dock, huge jumping little girl right here. Cindy and Kraken, once upon a time, I've told this story 100 times, had the pleasure of scoring her in the national championship on a video camera. Through the entire shot, about the last 50 frames of the screen, Kraken was completely backwards, flying rear end first. Took out all the huge jumping Malinois but one. Came in second in the national championship with a score almost to 28 feet. Does own a personal best here with North America Diving Dogs of 27 feet 9 inches. Current average of 21 feet and 9 inches. On deck, Coca, Hazel, Gracie, Echo, and Duke. Dragini will round out the D's. About halfway through splash number 6. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here for Kraken. Nice midair grab by Kraken. Jump number 1 for Kraken coming in at 22 feet and 6 inches. Good girl, Kraken. 22 feet 6 inches on jump number 1. Great midair grab. Scored jump number 2 coming up for Kraken. Jump number 2, much, much, much bigger. Good girl, Kraken. That's going to be an elite level jump coming in at 24 feet 3 inches. 2 whole feet further, 24 feet and 3 inches. Good girl, Kraken. Good run down the dock. Good amount of lift off the end. Turned into a really nice jump for Kraken. Good girl, Kraken. 24 feet and 3 inches. Next up will be Katie and Coca, Robin and Hazel, Amanda, Gracie, Tatum and Echo, Janae and Duke, Patricia and Dragini. Non-score jump coming up right here for Coca. Got that tug set out about 13 feet into the pool. Good boy. Matching tug and collar. Here we go, buddy. Lots of royal blue and black right there. Or is that Dodger blue, Randy? It might be Dodger blue. They did win, that is correct. Go Dodgers. There we go. Go Dodgers. Those of you not watching yesterday, the Iowa Hawkeyes got a big win in Iowa City yesterday, 23-20 over number 4 Penn State. Woohoo! Peter Davidson. What else happened Got to get a plug. Those Michigan fans too pulled one out late last night, 32-29 over Nebraska. Alabama went down late night last night, #1 team in the country. Good job, Coca. That was a really nice jump, buddy. Big jump by Coca out to 9 feet 5 inches. Good job. He is on cruise control this morning. Everything is at his pace. He says, I'm in no hurry today. We will do this at my speed. Here we go, buddy. Jump number 2 coming up right here. Hazel on deck, followed by Gracie, Echo, Duke, and Androgyny. Here we go. Jump number 2 coming for Coca right here. Nice job, buddy. Jump number 2 had a lot more speed down the dock, and the score is definitely going to reflect that. Good boy, Coca. 10 feet and 11 inches on jump number 2. 10 feet and 11 inches. Nice job, Coca. Big jump, over 1 foot of improvement. Good boy. Very leisurely out of the pool. Good thing that part's not on a timer, buddy, because I don't think you would have passed. I got my tug. That's all that matters. I got my tug out of the pool. I'll swim back as slow as I want. I have 4 minutes to complete my jumps. I will use it all. Next up on the dock, that's going to bring us to Robin and her Labrador Retriever, Hazel. Gracie, Echo, Duke, and Androgyny due up. Nice job. Good job, Hazel. Big jump on that non-scored practice jump. On deck, Gracie, Echo, Duke, and Androgyny. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here for Hazel. Does on a nice personal best of 19 feet 8 inches. Current average of 18 feet and 1 inch. Here we go on jump number 1. Little tug going on in the dock. Got her by the collar, launching the tug out there about the 24-foot mark into the pool. Scored jump number 1 coming up right here for Hazel. Got her back there, 34, 35 feet back on the dock. Lots of speed and a really nice looking jump from Hazel. Jump number 1, a really good one coming in at 18 feet 6 inches. Good job by Hazel. Jump number 1 is 18 feet and 6 inches.